think brand building is absolutely critical for all brands. Short-term metrics serve a purpose, but they have to be part of a balanced scorecard. You have to be thinking as a brand, how do I build long-term value, customer lifetime value, and meaningful business growth? And so short-term metrics can play a part, but really brand value is one of the most important metrics.
And I think the way that we have typically operated as an industry for the last, certainly my experience, the last 30 years, super people-driven, with a little bit of technology here and there sort of filling in. And at their core, our businesses are literally driven by how many people can we hire for the tasks that we have at hand. And it's so ingrained that we win a piece of business and we already know, right, 3 people, 5 people, 12 people. We have to start changing that dynamic, and we have to start thinking about how does my investment in people balance with my investment in technology, and how do the two work together to allow me to grow faster, to allow me to invest in the right places, and ultimately to allow me to service my clients in a better way. And I think that no matter if you're on the client side, if you're on the media side or on the agency side, I think that changing dynamic, we're not just a people-driven business. People are fundamentally the most important part of our business, but people empowered by technology, I think that's a slightly different way of thinking.
Well, the global digital advertising industry emits more emissions, more CO2 emissions worldwide than aviation, and that's only going to increase as AI use grows. So it's really on us to plan responsibly and ensure that our AI partners are using renewable sources and that we're reducing emissions where we can and not wasting unnecessarily. So it's more important than ever that we're really putting in these conscious efforts before it gets regulated, because regulation will come, and also before the world burns down around us. We need to take action now.
The great thing about data, tech, digital world, it gives us a plethora of information. So many data points, more and more stuff. I think the challenge with all that information is navigating what is genuinely insightful about people. Actually, what is the one human truth within that sea of information that's going to become your central insight to define your media strategy. I suppose the more precise you become in the people you're going after, the smaller that pool, the smaller the opportunity you have really to convert those people into your brand. So with anything within media planning, I think the art form is using all of that data and information to generate understanding and fresh understanding, but then recognizing actually that there are things that still unify us as human beings, whether it is your life stage or whether it is your propensity to spend, that really are important, and they need to underpin the way we plan media, because if we become too obsessed with that granularity, we're just all going to be fighting in this tiny little universe, and then your brands aren't going to grow. So I think it is, using data for good, but not becoming slave to it.